Let's get you started on this edition with a CNN News 18 exclusive. What we are learning from our sources is that China has now deployed military veterans in kindergartens and schools in Tibet. In fact, CNN News 18 has accessed this Tibet Watch report, which states that China has launched this new pilot program where it deploys Chinese military veterans in state-run boarding schools to indoctrinate Tibetan children as young as 4. Military training, political education is what is being imparted by these Chinese military veterans to these kindergartners. The aim of the military veterans in these school programs is not only to intensify and indoctrinate this new generation, but reportedly also prepare these Tibetan youth for military service for China. This is what we're now learning from our sources. In fact, investigations editor Manoj Gupta is getting us these details, and we'll get you more perspective on why exactly Beijing is seen to be doing this. But the latest that we are gathering for you, and this report that has been accessed by CNN News 18 goes on to talk about how this kind of indoctrination is taking place at the age of 4. Even kindergartners now seem to be getting this sort of what Chinese would call education. Anand Narasimhan, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more details. Anand, why is it that China has now decided to deploy military veterans in these schools in Tibet? We'll try and reconnect that line with my colleague Anand to get us more details of what exactly has been transpiring. But this is a report by a regulatory body, by a watchdog, in fact, in Tibet, where we are learning that Tibetans are being increasingly regarded as an asset for the People's Liberation Army, or that's the way Beijing sees it. Beijing has stepped up its efforts to recruit Tibetans in the People's Liberation Army. Several incentives are also being offered to those who want to join the Chinese army, are now going to be under the tutelage of Chinese military veterans. Anand Narasimhan, I believe, is back with us now. Anand, we were talking about what this report really highlights, but why is it that China is doing this?
Yes, I can.
Anand, if you can hear me, we're trying to reconnect this line with you once again. But if you could tell us why exactly China is trying to indoctrinate kids as young as at the age of 4. This is a CNN News 18 exclusive that we're trying to get you more details of. We'll try and reconnect that line with Anand Narasimhan once again and try and get you more details of what it is that this Tibet Watch report goes on to state. Investigations editor Manoj Gupta is getting us these details of how Beijing is deploying military veterans across schools, wanting to indoctrinate children as young as the age of 4 across Tibet.